Hello, my friendly Pokemon. Welcome back to Road to Seasonal Top in Pokemon Vortex. Sorry I've been away for just over a week with this series. I tried to find some time in the previous few days to make the next episode, but school does take priority. I've said that many times, and I just needed some more time for school, for internship, and things related to it, so I wasn't able to make a video. I did, however, continue playing. Now, let's go to the ice map, and I'll explain what we're going to do. We're not actually going to train. We're actually going to just catch a bunch of Pokemon. And while I start doing that, I'll explain what we're doing. I did continue playing. I think I was around like 500th spot in the online users, and I'm now just under the 200th spot. I'm actually ranked 197th, as you can see in this image. That is my trainer card. I can just call that up with a command in the Pokemon Vortex Discord server. Super easy. And I'm going to use that at the end of the episode results to see how much we gained in terms of spots in the list. We cannot see our points, or at least our seasonal points on that, nor can we see it in Vortex itself. To my knowledge, there's no way to see that if you're outside of the top 100. So I'm not going to list the points gained in an episode at the end of the episode, just like I did in the previous ones, because that's just regular points, and that's not a good way to check, because that's way more than seasonal points. So instead, ooh, I already have it, but I want this. This is actually one of those moments where I'm like, I have 85 Master Balls, let's use the Master Ball. Yeah. Approved. Nice start to the episode. I'm going to keep that, because captures actually give you points. To my knowledge, now I don't know the exact amount of points, because I didn't program the system, and I didn't ask Patrick about it. Even if you already have a Pokemon, even if it's a Caterpie, if you haven't caught a Caterpie during that season that you're in, and then you catch one Caterpie, it gives you seasonal points. So I could just catch every Pokemon I encounter. However, then I would very likely, catch a lot of the same normals, and they'll give me a lot less or even no points. I'm not exactly sure on those details. Jinx is one that I really like as well. Then Weak Bite, and then this Metallic Burmy is going to tackle. It's going to tackle again. Send in the Spiritomb. Play the Pokeball. Another Pokeball. And that's a Pokemon I didn't actually have yet. So that's super appreciated. I keep losing track because I keep finding cool Pokemon. And both are actually pretty rare. A Kyurem is already pretty rare, and Evolved Pokemon is already pretty rare. And then both of them were unique as well. What I am going to do at the end of the episode, let's see, I did points, and then what else did I put at the end of the episode? Oh, it's seasonal rank, not ranked. I put not ranked because it wasn't in seasonal top, but I think during the editing or just the playing of the first 2 episodes, I forgot that you can look at your seasonal rank in your trainer card, which I believe I was told in a comment, or either that or on Discord, shortly after the second episode went up. So I made sure to check that at the start of this episode. I keep track of that generally while playing. I just showed it at the start of this episode. At the end of the episode, I can use that for comparison. And if you'd like to make a comparison in terms of regular points, in terms of my local rank, in terms of like the unique Pokemon that I have, because I do have a decent amount over half. Decent amount, it's about 60, just over 60, I think. But with that, I'm at the start of this episode, anyway, I was ranked 80th out of every Vortex player in terms of unique Pokemon caught, which I'm very proud of. I do want to get a lot higher on that, though, because I just still want to complete that Pokedex. Whether the full complete Pokedex will ever happen, I don't actually know, because, well, that's really difficult, and it also includes quite a lot of event Pokemon, Pokemon that are really hard to obtain, that are really rare. But I'm going to do my best to get as much as possible. And the catching that I'm doing now, like, I'm catching all of the uniques, and a good amount of them I already have. But especially because of the trading I have done so far, there's some that I don't have anymore. For example, I believe I didn't have a seal anymore because I evolved the one normal seal that I had into a dugong. But now I do have it. Shiny Bergmite. We gonna catch you with a bite and a lick, and then we're gonna throw the Pokeball at your face. You're gonna stay in the ball, yay. I haven't finished my training. I think Sentret was the last Pokemon that I trained, so that is quite far into the alphabet. However, there's still a decent amount of letters in there for Pokemon to go, so likely I'll do more of that in between episodes. Ah, dang, if it would have been one level higher, I could have hit it with Flame Burst. Yeah, next episode, I'll likely do some more training, and then in between episodes, I will probably do so as well. Because I do want to finish that training, because that then helps me catch some more Pokemon here. To help me fill the Pokedex. Because even though, like, this series is to get to the seasonal top, to top 100, my overall Vortex goal is still my primary goal. To complete the Pokedex. I really like to use shiny pens. I actually prefer to have it level 19, but I accidentally took out something. And it became level 20. I didn't log out soon enough to cancel it. So it's not level 20, but level 20 is still pretty good. I know exactly how much damage each of the attack deals, and that's what I suggest when you go to hunt for many different Pokemon, like I am now. Take one, preferably multiple Pokemon, with varying moves that aren't too strong. Maybe one or two that are a bit strong, and two that are a bit weaker. Of varying types, so you have a good type coverage. And then know exactly how much damage they deal neutrally, and then either super effectively or halved, which you can say, oh, it is 14, so then it's either 7 when halved or 28 when doubled. Well, what about 15? 15, does that become 7 or 8 when halved? Or a 14 might not actually become 28 when doubled. A 14 might become 29 because it's 14 and a half. Because I believe with every level that a Pokemon gains, it moves power goes up by half, I think. And then only after 2 levels it actually shows in a neutral hit. Let's see, can we look? Can we scratch? Let's scratch. Look at 7 says 14. 13. Do you see that? It was 7, but it goes to 13, so it actually rounds down. That's because of the stats of Lick at this moment. I've been, while like catching some Pokemon, I've been in a good amount of maps. All of them except the Ghost and Psychic maps. So I'll be going there later this episode. Ooh, Dark Outer Nest. We don't actually have that. I approve of that. And it's a good level as well, so we can do this. Flame Burst. Ooh, so I didn't click it properly. Anyway, it survived. I can still catch it. I'm all okay with that. Luckily it happened here and not on some legendary that I wanted to catch. That'd have been a lot more annoying. Mystic Unknown question mark. Lots of unknown in here. If you're looking for unknown, the second half of the alphabet are all in the ice caves. The first half are in the regular cave. And exclamation mark and question mark are in here. So then I believe it's A up to including N are in regular cave, and then O up to including exclamation mark are in here. I believe that's how it's split, so it's exactly 14 unknown on both maps. Grass maps, easily the most Pokemon available here. So the most chances, in a sense, that I'll find something that I don't have, but also you could see it differently with the most chance that an individual Pokemon is something I do have. So you might find 3 out of 6 Pokemon that you don't have, but you might also find 7 Pokemon in a row that you do have, considering there's just that many Pokemon available here on these maps. And that only increased as Generation 7 was introduced, and I don't mind that. Makes it more fun hunting as well. Sometimes it does take a bit longer, then I suppose it can get a bit annoying. But generally it's all okay. Was it internship today? I actually had a day off. I only had one lesson at PE. So physical education, like where we learn how to teach the 4, 5, 6-year-olds PE. However, our teacher emailed us yesterday that she was ill and that she had to cancel the lesson of today, which meant we didn't have a lesson whatsoever. So instead, I decided to not actually take the day off, which I was perfectly allowed to do. I instead decided to go to internship. That was for 2 reasons. I would have gone there in the afternoon anyway, because the PE lesson would have been early in the morning. I would have gone in the afternoon to internship to finish. I was doing some tests with a few of the kids, 2 in particular that I had to specifically. The research isn't the word. Observe and like learn about how they count. Like counting was the observation that I chose. I did some counting activities with 2 kids in particular, and the idea is to help me with writing the reports that I record me doing those activities with them with my camera. I'm not going to upload that because that's not allowed. I am allowed to record it. I've last week Tuesday, all of the parents received a letter from me explaining who I am, that I have a lot of like assignments that have to do for internship as well, and that some of them include recordings. That I have to take some photos and recordings, and that if they didn't allow their kid to be used in said photos and recordings, then they could just let me know. And not only let me know, they just told me it's fine, no problem. So they trust me. I'm very happy with that. Thankful for that. That if it's necessary for an assignment, that I'm allowed to take photos of and take video recordings of the children. So I did that. I was going to do that on Tuesday with the 2 kids that I was going to do the counting exercise with. However, as I got to school, I realized I made a very stupid mistake. I didn't charge up my camera. It was at maybe a quarter of battery. So I was never going to be able to record both of the exercises with the 2 kids that I chose to do the exercise with. So I did do it with the first one, and I think the final about minute to minute and a half wasn't in there. But I remember very well what she said in that. And the most important parts were definitely before that. So that's all okay. I can make do with what I have. Oops, that was a mistake. And then because I wasn't able to finish the observation, the recording, I missed a metallic slugman there, I decided to come back today during the afternoon with a fully charged camera to do the exercise with the other kid. But because I had the full day off, I decided to just come the entire day. And then I did do the exercise with the other kid, which went pretty well. Yeah, it went well. Got the recording. I can do a lot with that for my report. And for the rest, I just helped the teacher with what she was doing. Saw kids do some fun activities. Year 3 of that primary school came over to like our class of half of them anyway, and they did some art stuff. We have a theme going right now for the next couple of weeks, which is a circus, and they actually have the theme, which is theater, and theater and circus are still quite similar. So together with one of those year 3s, the year 1 and 2s, Made a like drew a circus with crayons, and actually did a bit of cutting and folding, and it actually looks. Dang it! When I clicked Pokeball, don't know why I did that. Yeah, the kids did folding and cutting a bit, so that actually looked like a circus. They actually drew. Well, actually, they made a bit of cut in the middle because they had horizontal. They got an A4 paper horizontally, and then in patterns, let's say bit of red, bit of yellow, bit of pink, bit of red, bit of yellow, bit of pink. They'll with the crayons they did some coloring, cut off some triangles on at the top and the sides to make it more look like a tent, and in the middle they did a cut, although not fully to the top, folded it open, and then actually put something behind it to give the inside of the tent a bit of color, which looked very nice. I like that. All the kids had a lot of fun, especially some of them. Some of them in particular had a lot of fun doing the exercise. And I had a lot of fun watching them. Some of them obviously were able to do it easier than others because, well, kids have to learn certain skills, and some of them were a lot more experienced than others. Partially that came because of age, partially because of other reasons. And that's all okay. So I helped around here and there when I needed, and just enjoyed the kids enjoying making their circus and just drawing a bit. Some of them didn't fully listen to the exercise, but like we gave them directions as to how to make the patterns, and some of them didn't really do that. But is that really the problem? Is that the main idea? No, not really. The idea was to make a circus, but as part of the exercise, just as a small portion of it, we did try to teach them to make patterns, and some kids were definitely able to do that. We tested that a few weeks ago, and some of them had more difficulty with it. But so some that had difficulty with it, we tried a bit, but after that, it wasn't bad that they didn't make patterns and they just wanted to make pink, blue, yellow, green, orange, red, and then just different colors each time, and then maybe blue and pink another time. That's not really a problem. We didn't mind that whatsoever. Like not whatsoever, but a tiny bit. I guess we did mind because we were hoping that it would work, but not a problem. In the end, they had fun in their exercise. Made a circus. Kids happy, and they did practice drawing, filling in all the blanks, making sure no white was left. Bit of gluing, bit of cutting with the scissors. I helped one of the girls that definitely didn't have the skills to properly use scissors, so I just helped her, held her hand a bit until okay, cut now. Had her do most of the work, but she felt a lot more comfortable when I held her hand and helped her out. Even though she did pretty much all the work, I just told her cut now and move up a bit, and she was very thankful for that. So I'm happy I was able to make the kids happy with that. I missed that crowd lifting it. It was good fun. All right. 10 more steps and I'm going to move to the Ghost Psychic map. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, until the next unique, which is on step 11. Magby. I think we just caught one of those, but let's just catch it anyway. We can have more to trade at a later time. Okay, Ghost Psychic map, let's go. Switch this on as well. Ta-da, lights. Let's see how many Pokemon there are here that I don't have yet. I expect a decent amount of Pokeballs to not show up, meaning that I don't have the Pokemon. Meditate. Bite. And bite. I'll lower this one a bit because it's a bit of my eye. Just like that. Govita. I'm not on this map all that much, so that's probably one of the reasons why I don't have as many Pokemon from here, potentially, as I could have. It's the only one that isn't connected to any of the others. The grass map is a big 9 small, well, a giant map with 9 small maps. And then map, I think they count vertically, so this map 8 has the entrance to the electric maps. It's in a building there. And the map 1 has the entrance to the ice map. Map 7 has the entrance, which is up right to the volcano. And then map 3 on the beach, which is on the bottom left of the grass maps, that's the entrance to the regular cave, which has 6 maps, because there's quite a lot of Pokemon in the regular cave. So I suppose that does make sense that that has a bit more than 2 or even 4. I suppose I wouldn't mind for there to be a new map. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't really thought about it much, what kind of map I'd like to see. So I suppose that's a question for you all. If Pokemon Vortex introduces a new map, what kind of map would you like it to be? Naturally, all like regular Pokemon, well, most of them anyway, are like regular Pokemon for the main games, not for Vortex. But those are available. But maybe like where certain Pokemon are available will slightly change when these new maps are released. What kind of map would you like to see? Maybe a city, maybe a desert. This wasn't very smart because now I can't weaken it. So like, hey, that works. What kind of map would you like to see? Maybe a bit like a computer super technological sciencey area. That would be something cool. Let me know in the comments what you like to see. I haven't really thought about it, so I can't really give you a good idea. Alright, I'm gonna say I'm gonna catch 10 more Pokemon, no matter what they are, and then I'll end the episode there. And probably later today, I will play some more, and over the next few days, I'll play some more. I'm not exactly sure now when I will be recording the next episode. I'll figure that out whenever I do. And then I'll probably do some more battling, some training. Ooh, Metallic Giraffe immediately. The second Pokemon. Go. After this, I will check my trainer card, see how much we've gained in terms of points. No, not in terms of points because we can't exactly see that yet. But we can see how much we gained in rank. We probably have gained a decent amount. What I have learned is that claiming a Pokemon from something like a promo code does get you a decent amount of points. Especially Cosmogs. Like from the Cosmog quiz, I got a lot of that. Like I believe someone very generously gifted me both a Rotom Heat and a Rotom Spin, which gave me a lot of points. I'm not sure exactly how many, but it made me go up a lot higher, a lot better in the rankings, and get closer to that top 100 that I am eventually aiming for. I will still try to every day at least improve my rank, even if I can't play as much due to time constraints. I will try to at least play a bit every day and then improve my rank. Let's say I end today, I don't actually know. Let's say I end 180th. Maybe by the time I play tomorrow again, I'll be 186th again because other people gain points and passed me. Then I'll try to play at least until I'm 179th. That seems like a good way to go for me. I believe this is Pokemon 5. It didn't properly keep count. I have a feeling this is Pokemon 5, so 5 more Pokemon to go. Chimecho, probably should have called that because that's not as... that's somewhat rarer because it's an evolved Pokemon. Higher leveled as well. Let's go in the grass. Metallic Cricketos. Quite a few metallics I have a feeling we're getting. Bite. Bite. And another bite thanks to metallics. The Cricketot being metallic, I can use 3 of those and not take it out. Let's go. I clicked a bit too fast, but I believe that was a normal Delmise and that I already have it. But I'm used to going at a certain speed, which normally is slow enough for me to react to anything, but sometimes there's a slight lag and then I unfortunately am unable to response. So I do need to keep an eye on loading, because if it's loading, then I just see this tiny message, like searching for Pokemon or something like that. And then what I really look for is this spot. If there's nothing here, just for now, no wild Pokemon if you're keeping around to find one, then this is blank. And when it says searching, it's also blank. So after a certain amount of waiting, if that space is blank, then I just take another step. And I take another step because, well, there isn't a Pokemon. At least that's a feeling I'm getting. And unfortunately, sometimes due to lag, that's slightly different. Come on, where's our Pokemon? We're looking for 4 more Pokemon that we either don't have yet, something like legendaries or unique Pokemon. Let's go, go, go. Cricketots, Craggy, no, Chingling, Shadow Gullet. I like that idea. We can only weaken it with Lick though, so it's still at 11 HP, but I do believe we can still catch it with a Pokeball. There we go. 3 more Pokemon to go. So 3 more Pokemon and then 3 of anything that I encounter. That's what I'm going to do. Actually, those 3 I can start now. I say 3 of anything because most of the Pokemon in here I haven't actually caught this season yet, because in this recording was the first time I went in here this entire season. So this month. So there'll be a good amount of Pokemon that I haven't actually caught yet here. So Ralts, I'm going to catch you. Should use Bite there, but we're okay. Alright, 2 of each, normal and unique. And unique also goes for something like legendaries, even if I have that. That's just a special kind of Pokemon, I'll take it. I'll catch a Sigilyph. Can't use Bite because that'll exactly take it out, but I can use 3 scratches to take it down to 1 HP. There you go. 1 HP. Sigilyph caught. We just caught a Sigilyph, come on. We just caught a Sigilyph. Shadow Splinky. Here we can use Bites. Normally I use Lick here to deal 7 more damage, but considering it's super effective on Spunk, that's not happening. Spunk has been caught. 1 more unique or anything anything else that's special, and then a normal Gullet. Lick, and then from 10 HP, Pokeball. Come on, Pokeball. Pokeball, Pokeball, Pokeball. How is Shadow Pants here still alive? Poke? It's that hard to hit him with the Pokeball. There isn't much burn we can do, is there? I think no. Bug is not very effective against ghosts. I can do it. Hey, we can hit it too. Pokeball. Come on, will you stay in the ball, please? I think I used like 10 balls on you. Alright, 1 more unique and we are out of here. Which in the end makes it a bit longer of an episode than I thought it would be, but that's okay. I like these kinds of episodes. I'm okay with being longer. So you can just sort of chill and watch. It's not super high, fast-paced video or anything like that. It's a lot more chill, a lot more. I can easily tell stories. Don't really have to focus on something specific I have to narrate, such as a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel or a Pokemon tournament. It's a lot more chill. I can talk about internship for a while. That was fun. Come on, 1 more Pokemon, one more Pokemon. Let's actually catch Delmuse, considering it's Gen 7, and maybe not as many people have it. Let's catch Delmuse as well, give me some points that way. And then after the season is over, I'll trade all of those duplicates away and start anew from there. Although I probably won't go for top 100 next season, because it does take a lot of time, and I've ever noticed it's more that I'd want to, especially considering next month I have multiple test weeks and like deadlines and stuff to hand in. So then no way I will have the time to go to the top 100. I don't think I'll often go for it. I'll just play along and just get whatever points I get. I don't expect to get near the top 100 unless I really try for it. Come on, one more unique Pokemon, please, or anything else special. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Yay, Mystic, why not? And though we're not actually going to KO it, because that would be annoying. Scratch. Pokeball. There we go. So let's check our profile and then let's take a look at our trainer card as well. And here is the result of today. We are ranked 168th. That's actually better than I expected. Quite a lot better. I expected maybe 175. So we did a lot of work. Got quite a lot of Pokemon. Got us some good points. I'm very satisfied with that. Get that much closer to that top 100. Hopefully by the time we get to the next episode, we're either there or I'll be just under, like just outside the top 100. Then I can get into it during the episode because that would be pretty cool too. Either way, that was the episode for today. See you next episode in Road to Seasonal Top. Goodbye.